Hi, how are we doing? Thanks so much for checking this out. I just want to give you a bit of a behind the scenes in what our planner is all about and how incredible this tool is, backed up with some some wedding planning support, and you're absolutely going to be rolling your planning, your DIY planning. So, as part of our package, what happens is once you've paid the first monthly installment, you'll get sent a questionnaire which is going to ask you what it is, the information that we need to be able to populate your dashboard on Aisle Planner. It's really easy and simple, just a few quick steps, and bang, once that's sorted, you'll get sent a link in to log into the portal. If you forget that link or anything, it's always on our website, so it's really easy to find. And you'll meet this incredible little dashboard, which gives you an insight into where you're at, what's going on, and it's a really good gauge to kind of be in your face of like, oh my gosh, I've got to think about this, because it's designed to be able to help you figure out your to-dos, but it's also it's really intuitive, and it walks you through the process hand in hand with what you and I can do together in our monthly meetings. So like I said, I use this with all my in-person clients. I love it. It's a God save. I've been using it for nearly, I think, going on 10 years. I think this one, yeah, 2017. So nearly 10 years. This is one of my first weddings I ever did, using Aisle Planner. Cool. So I'm just going to whip you through really quickly and just give you a bit of an insight into all the stuff that happens. This dashboard shows, as you can see here, budgets, planning process, guests waiting to confirm, and then this all links in through everything else that we have available in the tabs at the top. We've got a checklist. Now look, this checklist is a monster. I have had several of my clients say to me, oh my gosh, this was so overwhelming. But the cool thing is it breaks things down into different bits and pieces, and it's very, very intuitive to be able to help you figure out, should I be thinking about all that, or should I not be thinking about that? And then say you want to think a little bit further and you want to write some notes to yourself, you can go ahead and do that. It's great. I love it. It's very, like I said, very intuitive. And the cool thing is you've got different view options that you can play around with, whether you want to do it month by month, or by what we've got here as categories. Moving along, we've got a calendar. In the calendar, you can chuck all your details in here, and it can link to a process that you might use already, like your Google Calendar. And so that just populates, and you can put in here all your details in regards to dress fittings, cake tastings, when you need to have stuff done by. It's great to be able to sync everything together and have an absolute visual, and then that will populate into your dashboard. Now, your timeline. This is a crucial piece of the puzzle in regards to having a beautiful flowing wedding day. And in here, this is an absolute mastery piece of magic that you can populate, pull things out, put things in. You can actually have your planning people that you're working with. You can assign tasks to them. You can highlight things for them. You can put as much information or little information as you want to in here. It's all downloadable, so you can share it easily with anybody that needs to get that information. Look, for me, a timeline is the absolute crucial piece of the puzzle in regards to having a beautiful wedding that actually functions. So I love this tool in here. Next is our design studio, and look, this is where you can have so much fun and actually doing all your research, being out there in Instagram and Pinterest and Facebook and getting overloaded with info. But then you can bring stuff into here and actually highlight, okay, this is actually what we're doing. Look, we did a couple of design layouts here, and then the beauty of this is that you can actually share this with your florist or your caterer or whatever, and put notes and stuff in there to be able to communicate backwards and forwards and say, hey, I'm not really liking that, but I am liking that, and whatnot. So it's an incredibly powerful visual tool backed up with all your different pieces of information that you can share. Next, we move into our guests, and you can dump your guest list in here. As part of your onboarding process into Aisle Planner, we'll give you a PDF that you can populate with all your guests, and that just automatically loads up into here. And this is a great way to be able to share with your caterers. You can collect, obviously, RSVPs for many different events if you're having a post or pre-function. And also the other great thing is you can populate it with things that, say they've got dietary requirements, whatever you need to do in there. So the cool thing is I've got videos on all of this to be able to understand what it is, the information that you need to put in, but also so you can easily figure your way through this incredibly intuitive piece of software. Next, this leads into our, so you're going to take your guests, and then you're going to obviously want to pull them into a seating plan and a layout plan. You can start with a blank canvas. Say you've got 15 tables, and each table needs 8 people sitting at them. Bang, you dump that in here, and then it sets it out for you, and then you can just start dragging in the names of everybody that you need to have on your seating plan. No more post-it notes anywhere. It's a great intuitive piece of being able to figure out where the best people sitting next to each other are, and it's literally a drag and drop process. Next, we move into your vendors, contacts, payment plans, how all the details that they need. So if this client has been booked, we've got general stuff that needs to be in there. We've got we can work out when their payments are due, when they're not due. It's fantastic, and it's from a planning perspective, it's a great way of being able to keep everything together. Keeping on top of everything. And then this leads into the almighty budget. Now, look, sometimes a budget looks intimidating and over the top, but if you can start loading in your estimates and then putting in your actuals, you're going to be able to see the differences in pricing. And once you've loaded into your confirmed vendors, the actual the difference, what you've paid as far as a deposit and then a due date, so helpful, so helpful. No more bits of paper flying all over the place and trying to keep on top of each other, on top of stuff. Lastly, we've got our notes section, and this is when we're going through with our clients on our monthly meeting. I'll load notes in here for you to refer back to, and making sure that you can stay on top of each thing that needs to happen. We also load in here a whole bunch of different resources, a welcome note that lets you understand how to use Aisle Planner, how to book things, good questions to ask for vendors. So there's already stuff loaded in there for you to get on top of. Cool. And then if you want to, you can add on a website, and yeah, just reach out to me and we can help you with that. Cool. So this is just an insight into Aisle Planner and this incredible piece of software that is all part of the membership. So yeah, if you are keen for, say, help with your timeline, you use that month Zoom call, and we can jump into your timeline and get it all figured out. Or maybe you've got some design board things that you're just not quite getting and you don't know how to flow it all together. But yeah, this is a really powerful tool, and backed up with professional, awesome support to make sure that you stay on track and seriously calm and confident. That's the whole aim of this game here. So I look forward to seeing you on the other side, and thanks for watching.